with Phil and Duncan and Steve. We're going down the River Severn. That's me on the camera. So we're motoring down to meet the Severn Boar. It's one of the most famous tidal waves in the world. And these guys between them have over 100 years of experience. Duncan, the unofficial pilot of the Lower Severn. Steve and Phil, both been riding this wave for something like 30 years. So into the water goes Phil. I'm being a little bit obscure about the exact locations because the surfers are a little bit private about some of them. So there they go. Here comes the boar up the river. There's somebody on it already. You can see them getting swept down towards it a little bit. And here we go. Are they going to get it? Some people miss it, and then that's their chance right over. They're both on. Phil's up. Steve's up as well. Steve in the red is the world record holder for riding the boar. He rode it once for over 7 miles. So it's a real privilege to be with these guys today. So this is the first ride of 4, which I'll make into 4 separate films. You can see the wave behind us, and they're shot across, and you can see the wave starting to get a bit shallower. I think as it goes into deeper water, it gets a less steep face. And Duncan, with all his experience, knows that this ride is coming somewhere towards its end. And if we were to pick these guys up, chase ahead and put them back on, we're going to need to drop behind this wave and pick them up in a minute or two. So there we go, over the back, and behind the main wave there's a whole army. There's 8, 9, 10 waves coming in a row, and as we drop in behind them you can see these waves chasing after us. This was quite a wild ride. I think Duncan would like me to point out that this is not his boat and not his engine, but the water soon comes out of a rigid inflatable boat, and it wasn't very long before Phil was coming back onto the boat. We also got Steve, but I missed that because I was opening my dry bag to make sure my camera was dry. And here we are chasing off after the wave for ride 2. See that in a minute.